And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. Hey, you get it twice. What do you know? Usually remember to get over there and mute Mixer, because apparently Mixer decides that it's going to do everything all the time. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, here it is. I am Saturday morning. Gonna play some Minecraft, as you can see that side over there. It'll be fun. Get into that here in just a minute. I do want to make a couple of announcements though before I get too deep into the stream. First off, there will be no streams Tuesday and Thursday this upcoming week. Okay, just to let you know. I've got some work stuff I've got to take care of, unfortunately, so there will be no streams those days. I will be back a week from today at the same time, 7:30 Mountain Daylight Time. So be sure to like and subscribe and follow and all of those things. Hit the bell on YouTube. I don't know, all that stuff, so that you get notified when that stream happens next week. And again, said no streams next week because I've got some work stuff. So. All right, let's go ahead and get into the game, and then I might talk some more about that stuff later. But yeah. So let's see, where am I? Well, obviously I'm in my castle. Is it nighttime or about to be night? Oh, it is about to be night. Let me sleep real quick, and then I'll give you a quick rundown of what I'm planning on doing, what I've got going on, that type of thing, for this lovely Minecraft stream. So, first off, I can't really see them too well from here. Maybe if I jump up this way, you'll be able to see them. I built these couple of towers and the wall going across that way. Ooh, hang on. I've got a sneeze coming. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, I guess it died. Which means I will probably sneeze very loudly in your ear in just a moment. Yeah, so I built these couple of towers. Got a little bit of wall over there. I think you saw that. But I built those towers up now. So that side of the valley is pretty well protected. From over there, I've got wall up, buildings and stuff over to that side. So I won't have to worry too much about monsters, pillagers, or whatever coming up from over there. It almost feels like I need to expand this out over to that building. But maybe not. It's almost like I've just got this big wooden castle I need to do something with. Also, I hadn't expected this to go quite as big as it did. And so now I'm looking at it, it's like, there's some decorative things that might be good along that, but it's all right. So, yes. So I've got this. It almost becomes almost a wooden castle, I guess. But I'm looking for my next project here, and one of the things I was thinking of doing, and I've talked about it a bunch on the stream, is building up castle walls and towers and stuff, partly along this. Now, I don't have to worry about too much coming up this way because, hey, look, cliff. Hey. You know what? I don't know that I need 47 stacks of torches, but hey, maybe 2 or 3 would be helpful here. So just slap a couple down here, just to keep the mobs at bay. You know, I could do with fewer mobs in my life, right? Or at least hostile mobs. Okay, so one of the things I've talked about is building up a wall coming from that tower over across to this area over here, right? And having some sort of nice, some nice defenses, and then that would at least wall in on this side of the valley. Again, my goal here is to keep everything inside the valley safe. However, as cool as it would be just to build a freaking wall, because everyone knows how much fun building walls are, I was thinking that maybe what I want to do, instead of just build up a wall, I want to come over here and build up a castle. Right? So it's not like I have enough castles in this place, and I've got that one. That's not really a castle. That's towers and a wall with a walkway on it, and a cow, apparently. But if I were to build a nice castle in here somewhere, okay, and I'm not entirely sure quite where. Now, this valley is awesome. I think I'm going to eventually expand over around the outside of this one as well. So what I build here is going to be also a gateway from that valley to this one. Right. Now, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to cut down my ants here. This is ants? What are you talking about? So when I first got here, I thought, oh, it'll be fun. I'll just put up some trees with some jack-o'-lantern faces, partly to light this area up, and then just to have ants. Yeah, just because I thought it would be fun. But they might end up being in the way, so I may have to move them. Right, so that's the idea. Now, this little saddle right here, there, or perhaps, no, over here. Oops, jeez. Sorry. It's early. My mouse hand is totally out of sync, and it's just flying all over the place. This saddle right here actually looks to be a better place. This is going to be a good crossing here. Now, what is this? This is a big freaking pit. That's what that is. Yep, that is what that is, and I'm now in it. Well, since I'm here, let's take a moment to turn on the lights, shall we? Okay, now the big freaking pit has at least a smaller chance of becoming a pit of death or something. Okay, so, important safety tip, do not fall down the pit of death. Wow, what? They've got some interesting open caves here. All right, not quite what I had in mind, but interesting. All right, so if I'm going to turn this lovely, lovely area here into a fun walkway and castle type thing, that means I'm going to run castle up over here. Now, what's up this way? All right, so I've got that house. I've got this wall, which is not going anywhere. That is a pretty solid wall. So I think I need to do something. I don't know what, but it needs to be something. All right, so I think what I'm going to need to do is figure out where I want this this walkway to go. And what I'll... all right. Now I'm torn. Because I've got this nice area up here, too. But maybe what I'll do is make this sort of upper village area. The castle will come... The castle will go over that way, over the hill there a little bit. And then... if I expand all the way over to this hilltop... yeah, I think that'll be good. And then I can do... all sorts of stuff. And if I run the wall, the outer wall here, oops, hang on. Somebody's calling me. Don't call me, I'm streaming. Haha. Hey, Savage, welcome. Thank you for the follow over there on Mixer. Hope you're having a fabulous day. All right, yeah, so if I run the wall of my castle across that way, and then I could shove it out this way, pretty much as far as I want to go. I might even head over here towards, the pit of destiny over there. All right, so what am I going to need to make this work? I'm going to need 18,000 stacks of stone, I think. All right, that's doable. All right, so let's start. Let's get something prepared here. That maybe not have been the best way of going to someplace. All right, so I've got a couple of things here in this castle I need to go pick up then. I've got a couple of shulker boxes up on the top floor. Let me go get them, load them up with stone and stuff. Oh, he must have got... oh, it must be bedtime. Okay. So, yeah, how much stone? Yeah, whoop, hang on. One of these ways is not like the other. Yeah, it's 18 gazillion stacks, All right. Now where did I leave my other shulker box? It's around here somewhere. All right. Well, that's a thing. Okay. Now I have to go find my shulker box. I think... because I want to find it because I've left a bunch of cracked stone in it. I think maybe I left it up here. Because I was working on these towers. Fortunately, I have so much stone down in my vault, so I'm good to go there. I had to put in pressure plates. I was walking through that door, that double door, so often. It's getting annoying. Is it okay if you play? Well, you're welcome to play Minecraft, but you can't play with me. I don't generally let random people off the internet join my streams. And also, I don't control access to this server, so I couldn't grant you access regardless. How's it going there, Fred? Hope you're having a fabulous day over there on Mixer. And I didn't leave my shulker box here. Where the heck did I leave my shulker box? Well, someplace, somewhere. Well, I will apparently stumble across it at some other point. It's a white shulker box, so it's not like it's going to be hard to see amongst all this snow. All right, fine. Fine. I wish these two guys would get together and, make more villagers. I've done all I can do for them, I think. Plus, their two compatriots managed to set themselves on fire before I totally child-safed the area, so... because villagers is dumb. Oh, look! Shulker box! Okay, found it! Well, speaking of being dumb, so let's see. Drop off that egg, because I really don't need it. Alright, now as I said, I've got crazy amounts of stone, and actually I want to bring some smooth stone here as well. Because I think what I want to do with the smooth stone is use it for sort of the framework, and then I'll put in the stone bricks around it. Also, I will not need those saplings, so I'll put those away. They do need carrots and potatoes. Here's the problem, though. Or you can also give them bread, right? The catch is I have this realm, this server, has mob griefing turned off, which means even if I give them food, they won't pick it up. Okay? They just won't. Which is all fine and dandy, except when I want them to actually, eat stuff. So what you can do is you can buff them up with carrots and things, but unfortunately that just didn't. It's a lot slower that way. So yeah, but you are correct. I'm also going to need to figure out what I want to do for wood around this one. What I might do is I could do acacia. The bright red, I've been doing that for around a lot of the towers I've got around the outside of my. It's not that box. This box. Been doing that for a lot of the towers around the outside of the valley. So I think maybe I'll do that. I think this one has. I think this one has all of the freaking tools in it. So, all right. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I should probably make my bed. Let's see. What color bed do I do today? You know what? Let's do dark blue because sure. All right. Slap that back there. All right. Now, I've got a bed fairly close, but this'll work out reasonably well. At least I'll just be able to slap it down. All right, so let's meander over this way to where this lovely little castle of castleness is going to be. All right, so I'm going to start over here, right? Because I'm going to connect. Eventually, the wall is going to come from that tower over this way. How do I do that with a command block? That is a very, very good question. I actually don't know. That's something the owner of the server sets up. You can tell it to. I know you can configure it so when you push the button or send it a redstone signal of some way. In this case, pressure plates. It'll send a command. So I think she's got it set up to do a teleport to different coordinates. But yeah, that's something Mandolin set up, and I don't have the knowledge on how that actually happened. All right, so let's see. Let's start with the wall on this side, right? So first things first. Drop the shulker box and actually drop this one as well. Yeah, see, this one's got all of my tools. The reason I've got all of these stupid iron shovels of efficiency and all this nonsense is because I was buying them from my toolsmith to level them up. So that's why I've got a bunch of these iron pickaxes of unbreaking and all that other nonsense. So good news is I am going to need that shovel. And, oh, the stone would be helpful here too. And, well, I'll need a crafting table, but let's not worry about that right this instant. Fair, fair. All right. So where do I want this to get started? I think what I want to do is I want to run it down. I can actually run it right about here. I think will be good. Do I have shaders? I do not. I'm running pretty much vanilla Minecraft here. Okay, so this is going to come up that way. And then as long as it's over enough, I'll bring the wall over. And the castle might it might be a little narrower in the middle. That would be okay. And actually, if I leave this here, I could maybe not wall my ant garden in, but I could have it open up and just be a nice little gate into the rest of the building. So that'll be fine. Absolutely. Let's grab this coal though. Just because, you know, coal is good. Can always use some coal, right? Alrighty then. So let's see. So if I'm going to run castle wall this way, something like that. All right, so this will go over. Now, all I'm doing right now is just getting the general, sort of the bones of the castle. Where is it going to sit? I'll worry about getting in with some decorations and that type of thing later. I do need to get over into that hill, though. So I'm basically just going to run this stone brick all across this way. Now, as I mentioned, this part is actually going to end up coming out because I'm going to turn this into... Whoops. I'm going to turn it into a place to fall down. So much falling. I'm going to turn this into a tunnel is the plan here. Right, so this is going to come up this way to some extent, and then yeah. Now I'm worried about light in this area because I haven't been over here, but now that I am over here, I should probably think about things like that. Now, obviously, I have thought about light up here, but just because I sort of wanted it when I built this tower. And apparently it's not night yet, so I don't get to sleep. I am alone on the server, so that'll be fine, but we'll watch the sun. Well, not necessarily sunset, but at least watch the stars come out. It's like a big Hollywood gala. All the stars are out. Okay. So let's get out here now and figure out a little bit more where this castle is going to be. So I built most of this stuff over the course of not quite a year. Playing mostly it's just on stream, but a few, so we're talking about 3 or 4 hours a week. So some of it took longer than others, obviously. I still haven't put in the... I'm supposed to have some stained glass in the window right there, and I still haven't put it in. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. Alright, so let's see how far this castle is going to come this way. I think... I could bring it all the way up here so that it's shares up on this hilltop. I definitely have to bring it across this way a little bit, though, so I can get this... thing taken care of, this tunnel. This tree, however, nice and wonderful as it is in the way. I mean, it's a nice friendly tree. Gives shade and apples to people and monsters that like it, but it's just time. It's gonna have to go. Alright, so if I bring this all the way across this way. Right, that's not too bad. And then into this wall here a little bit. Right, I'm gonna take out a lot of this stone here. Right. So much stone. I should put efficiency on my axe. Yeah, I could. But honestly, it's a stone axe, and I don't care that much. It's like, there are a lot of things like, oh man, I could do this and this and this, but it's just so much work, and it's just not worth it most of the time. Yeah, I don't typically use iron pickaxes, for example. I'm only using it here because it's because I had to buy 1,000 of them. All right, so I bought like 8, but I had to buy a whole bunch of them from my villagers. So I've got a bunch of them, and they work. Typically, I just use stone because it's just not worth spending the iron or diamond on a pickaxe, and I'm just clearing out landscape. I do have efficiency on this guy. Efficiency 4 and Fortune 2. But yeah. Alright. So now alright, so the castle is gonna come across here. Right, somewhere over here. In fact, I might make this the outer wall, or I may push out. So a little bit more of this stone here, right where the crosshairs is part of the outside wall. And then let's see. Up on the housetop, your paws. I think. Yeah, if I bring the castle gate sort of over this way, sort of right around here, I'll need to worry about the Pit o' Destiny over there. Or Pit o' Death, depending on how you look at it. But at least it's well lit now. That's something. Yeah, see, that might work. Though I think I want to bring it out a little bit further this way. I think I want to bring the castle over to maybe around about here. Right here, in and amongst this field, this field of poppies. There we go. Words are hard. Okay, that might work. So if I bring it this way, right, just come up around over here. All right, I think this will be okay. Where did I... Ah. Here it is. So right around over here-ish. Get that coal out there, too. There are times where I just don't care that much about the coal. But if it's going to be in my way anyway, might as well pick it up. Okay. So if I run it this way, yeah, and I did push back here, which is actually fine. So I do kind of like the idea of using a little bit more of this hill as part of the wall on this side. And one of the reasons I like doing that is that it lets me dig into this hill here a little bit. So if I want to, I can push rooms back into this hillside, and no one's the wiser except anybody who happens to watch this on the internet. It's secret except for the 7 billion people in the world who have internet access. And the 4 that actually watch the stream. You know, that's a thing. All right. In fact, I could pull it in that way, right? Because there's this nice little valley, or at least gap here amongst the hills. So I could do a little bit that way as well. But then the castle will sit and sort of overlook this whole area. Which is nice, pristine, lovely landscape, which I will spread my curse of civilization. Or, you know, something. It'll be fine. Alright, so that's... I think that's the idea. Alright, so let's go get a few more stacks of stone. Opposite daisy. With my shulker box over here. I think I should move these. I'm going to be doing some work on the other side, so let's move these shulker boxes over this way. Alright, now, I don't want to get them... I don't want them to be in my way. I'm going to be digging out a lot of this here, so... Let's figure out this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to take out this grove, which is alright. A little bit of extra woodwork, but no big deal, really. An efficiency shovel does not... It doesn't really help much, turns out. But, you know, that's okay. Alright, so this is going to cut through here. Let's see. How wide do I want this to be? I want it to be reasonably wide, but I also want to be able to close it. So, oops. It's going to take out some of this. Alright. Yeah, now, this is all going to come this way. Definitely going to have to take care of these trees. So yeah, so if I run this road up here, if I can leave that grove there, take this one out, and just spread the road across this way, I think that might work out all right. Right, at least that's the plan. And I can run it this way. I don't want it to curve too much as it comes out of this. But a little bit to come down this way. In fact, if I run the road, it connects on that side of the bridge. Actually, it will work out pretty well. So, all right. So I'm going to bring this down to this level. I think is where I want this to go. All right, and that's... Yeah, I think that will work. I've got that bed on me, right? Yes, I do. All right, well, you know, I'll just sit here with a blanket of snow. It'll be fine. Could possibly be dangerous in any way, shape, or form. Sleeping out alone in the dark where monsters show up. Right? No possible danger. Okay. So, I'm going to need so many boxes here. All right, this... Now, remember, friends, always trim your edges with a bed, because you want a nice soft cut so it doesn't look too unnatural, you know, just... All right, so go ahead and take these out. I suppose if I were smart, I'd have grabbed some shears and cut these leaves. I do have a few places where I still need to throw in some leaves and stuff. but that's all right. Get all of this oak out of the way. Unfortunately, it means I'm also getting some of the light out of the way, but yeah, you know, you go with what you got. All right, so I was talking about bringing this down to this level here. Maybe I'll just have it drop down as I come out of this hill. And I can put a little bit of a... Yeah, I could leave this pool and just leave a little bit of a... something. That's specific, right? It'll be something. There will be something here that wasn't there before. Just like in Beauty and the Beast, right? Except in this case, it's probably not falling in love with your jailer. I don't care what size his heart is, he's still keeping you prisoner, and maybe that's not as healthy as one might hope. Alright. Just about there. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting, right? Sure. All right, so yeah, that's fine. I can actually bring it down because I'm coming out over to, obviously, there's a whole valley which goes down, surprisingly enough. So yeah, I can do that. It'll be fine, right? So also, there's a giant freaking pit down here. I didn't quite realize that that's how high that went. Okay, so this could be interesting. Pull that out. Okay, so what I might do... Drawbridge. That's how this... Well, or at least what looks like a drawbridge. I don't think I'll go crazy enough with the redstone to actually build the freaking thing, but... But yeah, I can do that. If this was the outer edge there, I'll just very carefully not fall down into that giant hole. You know, I don't know if you have this problem in life, just randomly falling down holes, but I fortunately don't in my regular life. My Minecraft life, 100%. I fall down holes all the freaking time. Not ideal. But in my regular life, that does not involve, you know, building things and running away from zombies and stuff. Yeah, it's sort of okay. All right, so let's do this. Let me run up this way. I'm going to need some big storage. I just don't know where I want to put it in that castle. Just about every one of my builds has a reasonably close place where I can dump stuff. Mostly dirt and stone that I mine out. This is obviously, or apparently going to become that place here. There's that drop box here in the tower. Yeah, it's just, at some point, I need to build myself a little bit of an apartment or a headquarters or something. So, yeah, that's... The catch is, if I build it in too early, it starts to screw up things, then I have to move it, and that's just annoying. Okay, I knew there was another block there. There it is. Take all of this oak wood. Because these trees are absolutely in the way. And then I need to take down the spruce and everything will be fine, right? Sure. Lovely. It's lovely. Okay, so that's going to come that way. And then I did angle that over there. So, yeah, there will be a little bit of a curve, but it's actually not too bad. If I run the... Ooh, that could be fun. So if I run the path this way around the tree and then over this way and down, that's going to look pretty cool, actually, I think, as a thing. I think that'll look fine. I do need another shovel. Digging that out by hand would kind of suck. Fortunately, I've got a bunch of these stupid iron shovels, so hey, all good, right? There's a victory in there somewhere. All right. So if that's going to go that way, I think I want to widen this up just a little bit. So I'll come this way one more row. This is going to take roughly a quarter of forever, turns out. All right, so I'm just going to widen this. Yeah, having it go down there, wrap around that big spruce in the pond, I think can look really, really cool if I do it right. Which means I probably will not look as cool as it could because, you know. Hey, it's me. Guess what? I'm not a professional Minecrafter. I don't even play one on the internet. I just play the game on the internet. Alright. Okay, so that's the first step. And then, you know, obviously this is going to be open here as well. But, you know, I do have some pistons. So having some sort of trap door would be really cool here. Or a drawbridge of some sort. You know, that could be fun and exciting. Or just overly complicated and prone to error. Both of those things are equally likely to happen, I think. Alright, so this tree's going to have to come out. All these poor ents that are no longer enting. Oh, you know what? It's a lot better to use an axe than a chicken. Okay? It's a lot easier to cut down trees with an axe. Trying to cut them down with a chicken. It's maybe not as ludicrous as trying to cut down the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring. But it kind of sits in that same vein. Alright, so this is going to sort of wrap around that way like that. This is going to come this way. Alright. So if I give myself 2 rows of blocks coming this way. Alright, this is how wide this is going to end up being here. Which, you know, could be fun. The reality of the situation is the traffic jam here where it narrows would be really unfortunate. Gotta put slap a little light in a few of these places here. All right. Yes. I like this idea. It's gonna be fun. The other thing here is by building the tunnel first, then I can build the castle up around it. I kind of made that mistake elsewhere, where I built the castle and then tried to fit the tunnel into it. And it led to all sorts of unfortunate problems. So I'll just dig my way through here. Also, remember to drink water, folks. Water is tasty and delicious and really good for your body, it turns out. At least that's what I've been told. Alright, so we'll just keep cutting this way. Yeah, if I can take that giant pit into account and make it like it's actually intentionally part of the design, this could be all sorts of fun. Alright. Alright, I also need to take all of that dirt off that was covering the top here, but you know, back further along the path, but this is going to be okay. Alright, so I'm just going to meander this way. The good news is I'm not over the pit anymore, or at least I'm not over it in a way that I have to worry about. So much for that shovel. It's an efficiency shovel. It's not an unbreaking shovel. Yeah, that pit's going to be... That's going to be a little extra. Not impossible to deal with, but definitely a problem. Yeah, fine. I'll just load it up here and then take it all back when I get there. Alright, so I'm also coming dangerously close to cutting myself off, but that's alright. Okay, so that's going to come this way. Just slide right through here. Alright. I'm going to cut this back a little bit. I want to see... kind of see where I'm looking, which tends to be what happens. I tend to see where I'm looking, just in general. Try it yourself. You will often find that you see where you look as well. So let's see. Where does this go? It's not too bad. I don't think I'm going to bring the full tunnel, because it is going to be a tunnel. It's going to be a tunnel through the castle. Right, I'm gonna have this road. I'm gonna wrap the castle lovingly around it, like the arms of a young spouse or something. Not like child young, but you know, when newlyweds are totally into each other. That's what I'm talking about. All right, it's been a long time since I'm a newlywed. I think that's still a thing, right? Okay, so that'll be okay. In fact, I'll probably push the tower, or push the outer walls, right, of this back over towards this hill a little bit, though if the castle's coming this way. Yeah, then spinning it out over here is going to be okay anyway. Again, I'm looking at hillside and realizing it's not where I'm going to be anyway. I've got, you can see I've got castle walls kicking out right there, right? Let's check that for a minute. What I want to do, I'm going to delineate where this wall comes down here. And I think on this side right there. Right, this way I can be sure I have some semblance of a clue Which, again, anyone who's watched the stream knows that there's a disturbing lack of clue happening so often. Oh, man, there's a lot going on here. Oh, yeah, that pit is going to be crazy. Okay, so... Alright, let's get some of this dirt out of the way. I'll just dig till my shovel breaks, and then I'll see what else needs to happen here. Because that's the other part of this, too, is I'm going to replace the road surface. I mean, I could leave it dirt, but I'll probably turn it into cobblestone. You know, because cobblestone roads are, like, super classy or something, right? Is that the idea? I don't know. I didn't live in Victorian times when streets were paved with cobble. As opposed to being paved with Kabul, which is just an entirely different problem. And honestly, I wouldn't want to pave my streets with another country, I think, or a city in another country. I think that would probably be somewhat offensive to that other country. We're just going to put you here and let people walk all over you all day. It's like being in high school again. All right, let me go drop off a bunch of this dirt. You know what I could do? Is I could turn this little cave into my little storage area. I kind of like that idea. Thus. Oh yeah, actually what I'm going to do, if I do that, let me show you, because I'm right here anyway. Because I've got a really nice road set up. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, I'll pick up these shulker boxes. Eventually. Let's get these flowers out of the way first. I'm going to do this. Since you could... Oh, that's... Alright, doesn't let you stack shulker boxes. Well, that's fine. I don't need to stack them. Alright, yeah, let me come over here and show you what I'm going to do for the road. Bounce it. You can kind of see it over there. Now, here I just went with grass in the middle and used cobblestone. And what I did is I took cobblestone stairs and filled it with water. So I've got, one, it's sort of a gutter, but two, it just gives this, one, it gives a really nice look, and two, I'm able to embed lights in it and it still looks reasonable, right? You know what I mean? So I'm going to probably do something similar over there. This area is just funky because of the way the hill went and all that stuff. But so that's kind of the idea I think I'm going to go for. That means the road itself has to be 5 blocks wide, which I think I did actually. Let's come over here and see. Right through here. So, I don't have a spot for that bed, but I'll pick it up in a minute. So that's 4. Obviously, this is going to be a little wider. I can do some other fun stuff with it. But in the meantime, come over here. And let me just move into this cave. So I am playing on PC, Savage. Grab a crafting table. In fact, what I'm going to do, let's turn this into a lovely area here. In fact, what I want to do is I'll make 2 crafting tables, because that way I can craft twice as efficiently, right? Isn't that how that works? No? All right. All right, so let's grab some chest. Actually, do one more. All right, I think the way I want to do this, I'm actually going to run chests up the side here like this. And all right, let's grab some furnaces. Mostly decorative. Get out there and go find my bed. Oh, okay, that area is not as well lit as I thought it was. She'll have to keep that in mind. All right, somewhere here I have a bed. There it is. Now, because monsters are already coming out, I'm going to go nap in the tower up this way. Actually, I'm closer here. I'll go sleep in this house. Ta-da! Okay, so, man, I thought I had more light in that basement area down there, but apparently not. No. That's not a thing. All right. Oh, I was going to try to eat that bed. Turns out it doesn't work that well. If I did have shaders, would I use it? Maybe. I honestly don't care that much. I've seen some that try to look like super realistic and things like that. And honestly, I don't think it looks that good for a lot of those. So, all right. So the good news is that skeleton can't see me. The bad news is, let's see how well I can aim this. It's a lot easier when they hold still, you know? Gotcha. Okay. Huh, let there be light. All right, just a couple of other places. Okay, I think so. All right. Now, nothing can climb out of that hole and come get me, but, you know. All right, so let's see now. I'm gonna need a couple of things here to keep things happy. Let's slap the bed down right over here. Actually, what would be really cool would be to take this and do a double bed, but I only have the one, so we'll go with that. All right, and then... Ooh, that's a better idea. Take this out. Take these boxes out for a minute. And what I'm going to do, since I've got them, there they are. I'm going to slap these sea lanterns back here behind the boxes. All right. I sit them right here behind the chests. And that way I get light without having to worry about, you know, something else. Like where I'm going to put all of the light. You know, that type of thing. Actually, I had saplings in one of these boxes. I did not have saplings in one of these boxes. Well, that's okay. Take the dirt out of those. Shulker box space is a little more limited. Yes, this is a realm. Yep, it is a realm run by a very awesome streamer named Mandolin. Drop her name in the chat. Hopefully this will show up everywhere greater chatbots are sold. There it goes. Yeah. So, yeah, she runs this realm. It's a realm she runs for members of her community. It is super awesome. And she's actually a really great family-friendly streamer. Highly recommend checking her out. Checking out her streams. Don't check her out. That's just creepy and gross. But, yeah. Okay, now. Did I leave doors in either of these boxes? Oh, hey, what do you know? Doors. Okay, so how do I want to shape this? Let's do it this way. Take that out. Because I always end up placing torches where I want to dig things out later. It's just how it goes. All right, and I think what I want to do then is let's do it this way. I'll put a door. Is it Mandolin AA? No. It's just twitch.tv/mandolin. So, yeah. Okay, so we'll just dig out this way a little bit. Where do I want to put the main door? That would be helpful, knowing that, you know. I could go through there, but I don't think I want to go quite that far. So, actually, maybe I do. Welcome to the Easily Distracted by Shiny Projects stream, where today I am going to be easily distracted by a shiny project. Alright, so if I run the door out this way, I kind of like the idea of it being sunk in just a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll actually run out into the hillside over here, and then I'll cover that gap up a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to just dig right through here. Right. Now, what would be really cool over here would be to do something like, oh, look, there's a house, like a hobbit hole type thing, you know? I don't think I'm going to go crite? Yes, crite. I'm also going to do it with cobblestone because I want it to look a little bit less formal, you know what I mean? Less tidy and clean and all that stuff. But I'm going to use double doors because I'm not, you know, everyone likes French doors, right? Is that how that... All right, so once again, torch is in the wrong place. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this across this way. All right, and then I'm going to take some dirt and just sort of sculpt hillside across this way. Now, it's likely I'm going to end up tearing out some of this again, but for now, I think that's going to be okay. All right. So, in fact, I think I'm going to pull out a little bit of this here. Just a little bit. I think I'm going to do something decorative in here. I don't know how decorative, but just a little bit. But for now, maybe a little pond or something. I don't know. But for now, I'll just leave it like that. All right, great. Welcome to base camp. Okay, the other thing I should do, probably angle that a little bit. Do I have? I don't have any smooth stone on me at the moment. I can change that really fast, though. Great, let's make some smooth stone stairs, because the fact that those exist is awesome. So the question is, I don't like playing with music. Actually, I don't mind playing with music, but I don't want to do it on stream for various reasons. Most of them involving lawyers and large legal bills. You know, I don't know about you, but I tend to avoid legal bills whenever I can, so it's just a thing. Okay. Now, if I were really crazy here and had the spare iron, I'd actually build this into a little bit of an auto furnace, but I don't know if I want to do anything there, but for now, it's okay. This is just, I don't really need to go super crazy here. This is just a place for me to sleep while I work on the castle. Surprisingly enough, I like to be safe while I'm building. I know, it's weird. Okay, so let's okay. Let's get ready to go out. Take advantage of the day, and now the sun is setting. Do you ever have that? It happens to me all the time. You know, where it's like, okay, I need to go out and do stuff today, but I've got to get some other things done first. And then by the time I'm done doing those other things, it's night, and I didn't get any of those things done. Yeah, let's apparently this is going to be what one of those days are like. I actually should craft maybe a few more stone stairs here, just while I'm waiting for night to fall. Anyway, I'm going to do them with throw some stairs in here. Just stone, right? All right. Great. All right, all right. I can now do the thing. Or more of the thing. All right. Plant some dandelions, because everyone likes dandelions, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't have so many of them in their yards. Okay, so I've got castle wall coming over here now, right? Come on. Click and drag. Click and drag. There we go. All right, so this is going to come this way. Where did I put the stop sign? Right about there, huh? I just want to get an idea of where I'm going to be. At least the plan. I mean, I can move the castle wall over to the side here a little bit, over to this side if I need to. And I probably will, given that... Well, actually, maybe. All right, so let's get a couple of things, like that white shulker box. So, how will I get out after I'm done? I'm not entirely sure I know what you're asking. I just put a door in. Okay, so the plan here, I'll open this up. I'll probably actually end up taking out some of this and putting in some form of cool bridge thing there. Yeah, cool bridge things are by definition cool, so... Alright, where's that shulker box? Alright. So let's get some of this smooth stone. Oops. Yeah. Oh, with the wall for the valley, I've got doors and gaps and things. So what I'm going to do here is I'm building an archway of sorts. So this is just going to be a tunnel. I'm not entirely sure what sort of gate I'm actually going to put on this mess. It'll be something. Right, at some point there will be a door. Alright, so this is going to come this way. I mean, I've got a couple of places where I've put in like a lava door. I like lava doors, but they work really well in places where you don't have villagers. And in places where you have villagers, they tend to let themselves get caught on fire. And that's not ideal. You know, flaming villagers are a menace. They're a danger to everyone around them. And they tend to make a lot of noise, and the only good thing about them is they die quickly. But it also means they die quickly, and villagers are a little bit harder to come by when mob griefing is off, and you can't just throw food at them until they're ready to breed. Of course, I was going to say that's sort of how real life works. That's not how it works, kids. You don't just throw food at somebody until they're ready to have kids. It doesn't work that way. All right. Okay, so this is all going to go away. Unfortunately, it takes forever. It's one of those things, there are a couple of mods that could be really handy for dealing with stuff like this. You know, it's like, oh, let's just, maybe not vein mine, but let's dig out in like a 5x5 block, right? It's one of the, there's some changes coming to this realm. It's actually moving from a realm to a server. And that's one of the things that Mandolin has talked about doing, is adding some digging tools, so it's a little bit easier to dig things out, which could be fun. Add some power tools and things. Yeah. In real life, I tend to avoid power tools because I'm clumsy, and nothing says fun like tripping over something while holding a power tool in your hand. Yes. Yeah, it turns out Catbot didn't like that, but I liked it. You just throw pizza at them and say, make babies. Doesn't, not quite how that works. Heck, even in Minecraft where they eat healthy, it's like throw carrots at them and say, make babies. It doesn't work. I mean, I wish it did. That would make my life so much easier for populating this valley, but sadly the villagers have decided that that's not a thing. Alright. Now, all the dirt that's above this is going to end up going away when I build the castle, but for now, that's where it sits. Come back here into my happy home, or at least the reasonable facsimile of a happy home. There it is. I hit it. Couldn't find it. All right. So slap the dirt in there. Oops, not the furnace. Actually, that's, maybe I will do that. Let's do it this way. Drop 16 coal into each of these. And then what I'll do, so normally I just pop this stuff in my auto furnace in my vault, but I'll just cook some of this here. That way I've got some more stone. It's right handy. And I'm going to want to do that with that stone anyway, so. I could turn on mob griefing, but Mandolin has it turned off for the realm, so it's not a thing. And I actually like having it off in general, but it is really awkward when dealing with villagers. All right. So right down here then is where castle walls are going to happen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in here with some smooth stone. Do the same thing on this side. 2, 3, we'll go 4. Okay. All right, so that's nice. And then I'm going to, yeah, hearts are words. Hearts are totally words. All right. Okay, yeah, what I'm going to do is then run this across this way. And I may make this a little bit taller. I'm definitely going to go up at least 4 blocks. But I could see going up 5 or 6. I mean, this whole thing, it's, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide. So going up at least 6 blocks high might not be a bad thing. Right. The other catch is I can... Ooh. I could run cobblestone. Oh, I like that. So I had a brainstorm. Let me come make some cobblestone stairs real quick. And I'll show you what I've got in mind. All right, so let's make a couple of things. Cobblestone stairs. Plus, night is falling, and I should probably get indoors where it's safer. Why only PC could have World Edit? Maybe because the people who wrote World Edit could only wanted to support the Java edition, which if you're doing stuff for free, you got to pick your battles. Having written my share of open source software in my time, it's there's only so much you can do for free. Oh, come on. It's almost night. See, look, there's a star. It's probably just a space station, but still. All right. So let's get back out here and continue to build the thing. So what I was looking at doing here is something along these lines. I should probably hit that with my stuff. But if I come out this way, right, this is the same gutter system I had before, except what I'm going to do is going to come in like this. Okay, and then like that. All right, okay, so, oops, hey, it helps if you put the stair in the correct way, right? So basically what I'm going to have is a 2-lane road. And this is going to be extra cool because what will happen is when I come down here to the tree, right, I've got this lovely spruce tree growing. The center is going to end up right here. What I can do is I can then actually have the gutter stop, or I can have it turn the corner and come into this pond and then come back out. It'll make sense. It'll make all sorts of sense. Or at least that's the plan. I could be totally wrong. So I play on the Java edition, which is just the straight vanilla. I have been playing a little bit just in my spare time because I wanted to try it out. I was playing a little Sky Factory yesterday, and a little bit this week, actually. And that's been sort of interesting. It's the first time I've played modded Minecraft at all, so it's So that's a special breed of fun. Okay. And what I might do out on this side is widen this hill so you can see these just as I build out this tunnel. Let's hop up here. Yeah, so if I come across, let's do it this way. Yeah, so I don't really play Bedrock Edition. I have played the PS4 console edition in the past, but oh, and thank you for those sparks. That is awesome. I have played that in the past. I really should pull that world out a little bit more. I spent a couple of years building out that world. It'd be nice to get back to it a little bit. All right, so that's going to go there. Actually, that's not too bad. Going up 5 like that. Okay. All right. That works. What I want to do is I'm going to get get some of my cobblestone here. Not that cobblestone. This cobblestone. And I'm just going to make a metric ton of stairs. Or, 48. One of the two. How much do you think 48 blocks of cobblestone stairs is going to weigh anyway? My guess is not just a little bit. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the stair in upside down because you get a better fit if you do that first, right? You put it in upside down first, and then everything is just better, right? All right, now here's where things get funky because I've got to cross this big freaking gap. But that's okay. So we'll just run this like that. Okay. And do the same thing on this side. Now, it probably would help if I see how far back that goes. All right. Okay. Now, as I said before, always place your blocks upside down at least once to ensure proper fitting. Or, do it right the first time and save time. Ah, cheese whiz, man. All right, so roads are going to come across this way. Now, what's fun is if I do nothing in that cave, these are actually going to end up with a fun little blue streak coming across the top. But because when you fill the blocks, like when you fill stairs, and actually it might do the same thing with slabs, I don't know, but if you fill the stairs with water, the underside turns very blue. It's all drippy and stuff too, but you can actually see the water through the block. It makes for a cool effect, but not quite what I'm looking for here. But it does look cool. I really should just do something there to keep it reasonable to get in and out of this, but oh, that was the other thing I was going to do. Ooh, I can't reach from here. Do I have anything in my nether? Well, that's a very personal question. No, I do have a little bit in the nether. I don't play out there very often, but I do have some stuff there, which is kind of fun. I built a house out that way, and it works. There are a couple of places where we've got the realm. I'm using the royal we. The realm has some cool things in place. We've got a wither spawner, I think, or an area to do wither spawning, which is actually a slightly different animal. we don't have a wither spawner, but if we bring a wither with us, we can spawn our own withers. Okay, and since I cooked all of my cobblestone like a maniac, aha! Guess who didn't cook all of his cobblestone like a maniac? All right, so, oh come on. All right, to be fair, it's not that dark yet, but still. Somebody has to go to bed early in his daily life. Yeah, I just expect the world to conform. But yeah, we don't actually have a wither spawner. I misspoke when I said that, but we do have an area to spawn withers ourselves, which just takes a lot of wither skeletons and soul sand. But so that part's not hard, but all right. Now I'm leaving this open here a little bit. What I might do is I'll put some water through here still, right? So you still get the canal, and this will still look really awesome. But coming across here, I might do something like, I don't know, acacia trap doors maybe, or something not so much because I want them to open and drop people into this pit, which would be really cool. And cruel, but also really cool. But I think it would just look neat and still allow a good view down into that pit. Yeah, stone bricks could be good too. But I'm going to have a bunch of stone bricks around, so I'm not entirely sure how I want to handle the rest of that. I'm also tempted to just leave... Well, put in a lot of grass. Not glass, grass. I mean, I could put in some glass too, but... It's one of those things as I was... Alright, so this is going to go there. Alright, so... Now what'll happen... If I put the rest of these... Do I have enough? I do not. Well, that's annoying. Suppose I could put some gaps around the other side. Lots. Because, yeah, I'm going to have a lot of stone bricks going around this whole, the whole shebang here. So, having a little extra color, some extra texture or something would be good. I do still have that apple. I'm going to get the apple. I am not lacking for food. Just for food I have with me. How's it going, Sam? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fabulous day. All right, so let's come back this way. All right, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this... I'm going to finish running this little bit here anyway. And I think, let me run it down, see how far I want this to go. I think I'll run to about here. All right, I'll see where it goes when I'm done, but I'm going to run to about here. Oops, not the jack-o'-lantern, the bucket. Yep, absolutely. So what I'm going to do is... Right, we're just going to come in here like this. Unfortunately, the water does not want to autofill quite as much as I'd like it to. Right? It does eventually a little bit, but you just have to be a little bit more careful with it. But what'll happen now, obviously, get this. Okay, really? So that's annoying, but hey, you go with it. Wow. The water decided to just start... Whoa, come back here. Decided to start being weird. Can you swim in this? I don't think so. I mean, you can walk through it, but you can't swim. Okay. In the meantime... Wow, this water just got really stupid. Alright, so... And I think it's because I'm over the gap is what it is. So, is it... Okay, it's drippy down there, but it's not pouring water. That's a good thing. Yep, so I just ended up right over that gap down there. That was weird. Okay. I'm confusing the system. It's all good. Yep. So back and forth, back and forth. Now, it would be really cool if you could swim, because then it would be kind of fast, but... What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here. Place the water twice every time I do it, apparently. Running. Keep that Minecraft running. The dinosaurs are sunning their hearts. Okay. I could bring more than one bucket. That would make this simpler. But I only have the one on me, so... Oh, actually, that's not true. I take that back. I thought I only had one on me, but... in my red shulker box in here... Look at that! Buckets! I forgot. I had a bunch of buckets. These were all filled with lava not too long ago. And then I used the lava and still had the buckets. Yeah, because I was doing some cool lava things in my other thing. Yeah, the chat is absolutely delayed. It is the one drawback of streaming through Restream rather than directly to Mixer, is that you get a little bit more chat lag. No, chat lag. Chat lag. Chat lag. Alright. Good news is, at least until I'm back over the hole. There we go. Okay, so we'll just fill up some water here. So, it's a lot easier, a lot faster when you have an infinite water source closer. Okay, right, so, and I'm going to do the same thing down the side. So, yeah. Alright. Alright, and so you get this cool little blue streak coming under there. Yep, so I'll do that here, so I'm going to have that blue stripe going across both sides. Which is, you know, fun and all, but I really should. But, alright. So, yeah. So, not bad. And I said I'll fill in probably with dirt and just do dirt road coming this way as well. But yeah, see, then it comes in, joins with this little pond, and then I'll run out this way. In fact, I might keep it straight and just dig out more of this hill right here too, but that's a problem for another day. Just like in Fraggle Rock. Well, we might let the music play, but that's not a smooth stone. Welcome to Music Free Gaming, your home for smooth stone. Next, we will be hearing some Kenny G. Do not listen while driving. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Good morning, Gabe. Welcome. I'm not entirely sure why you're asking why, but it is sort of the eternal question. Everybody wants an answer to the question why. Okay, so just... Alright, so that's all gonna go out. Alright, so that's there where the so Savage, that is correct. You cannot play in this realm unless Mandolin has set you up on in the realm herself. Okay, so this is going to go this way, and then I'll have Castle Wall will come up there somewhere. All right. Ah, snarf! I don't know why I've been all snarfy lately. I haven't even watched Thundercats lately. So it's not as if I have Thundercats on the brain or anything. Watched it enough as a kid, I suppose, but just to get the stairs out of my inventory. There we go. And once I'm a little closer to done, I'll continue this gutter down this way and down both sides. It will be fine. Okay, so yeah, and then I'll figure out lighting and some other stuff, but so that's good. Then I have castle walls running up both sides there. And apparently I'm going to have nap time. You know, I'm 42 years old. Nap time has become a so much nicer part of my day some days. I've had people tell me that I sound like Stitch. I patterned it after Smeagol, but unless I'm being creepy, it sounds a lot more like Stitch than it does Smeagol. All right. So, sleeping. There we go. There's the sleepy time. All right. So, now that that's sort of taken care of, you know, the sleep and stuff. Grab some more chicken. Okay, so again, castle wall happening this way. I think just for my own aesthetic, it's driving me nuts if I don't do this. Oh. I need to go get some more tools. 'Cause I forgot them. Come, my precious. My precious. Okay. Alright, now I suppose if I were smart, I would not break the pickaxe. I'd disenchant it and throw it in a smelter so I can get the iron nugget. Because, hey, iron is a thing that I should, try to get once in a while. So yeah, I'm going to take this hill out here a little bit. So that I can do good things with this archway here. Oh, I should also cock my crossbow. There it is. Just in case something tries to sneak up on me or something. Alright, so let's get some stone brick in there. Alright. So this is going to come across this way, being all, castle-like. I suppose I should do something around the top there. I said, for now, I'm going to leave that. I don't know if or how I'm going to have anything down into this area. I suppose if I were clever, which again, I think we've established that cleverness is not something that happens here very often. If I were clever, I could take that area and turn it into just a monster spawn zone, and evil mob farm. Not that the mobs are evil, just that the farm itself is evil. Here, drop in. Your entire reason for living is so that I can kill you and take your stuff. Again, it kind of sounds like life in elementary school or something. All right, so that's going to go that way. Yes. All right, so that's going to go that way. I'll deal with that stuff later. Now, here's where things get sticky. I would actually like a way to close this. And unfortunately, I've built myself a very, very wide door. So there are a couple of options, some of which are probably going to involve breaking my gutter here, but that's not a big deal. But what I could do, because actually it's not too bad. I've got just a couple of course I have to close the whole thing because yeah, something's gonna have to be do something. How do I want to do the gate? All right, let's worry about castle here. Let's get the outer walls. I think I will have the gate close a little further into the tunnel, though. I think that will be okay. What am I doing here? Got another hour or so of the stream. I think I'm going to have to take a quick break, however. The bathroom is calling to me, so I'm going to step out here into someplace safe, at least relatively so. And I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. The only problem is my hands are still wet, and so I don't want to put my hand on my mouse and keyboard too much. All right, because, you know, hand washing is a thing that should happen on occasion. All right. I feel much better. Okay, so let's see. We've got this lovely castle wall coming up. I think what I want to do, let's run some... Ooh, I do have some cracked stone here. Let's throw a little bit of cracked stone into the mix because it's, you know, pretty. Adds some nice texture anyway. Yeah, let's take this out too. Basically the same thing I did on the other side. I just want to take out a little bit of extra dirt so you can see the whole arch there. Now I think what I want to do, because that is, well, let's just say it, boring. Well, it's not as boring as it could be, but it's definitely not super amazing. So let's grab some... all of my stones in the white shulker box. So yeah, let's come get some stone. Yes, stone. Oh, so I dropped the poppies out here somewhere. All right, take this with me. One of these days I will decide whether I want it or not. It'll be weird. Such a strange day. Okay. So, let's do this. Craft up some of that. I want to make some more mistakes. I want to make some more mistakes because that's just how you learn, right? I do want to make some stairs. That's probably too many, but it's not as if I won't use them at some point. And then I want to take some stone brick wall. All right. Okie-dokie. Let's see. So now I've got the setting sun, which, you know, is a nice thing to have, I suppose, but I'd really like to not have too many monsters show up in the middle of my build here. Whoa. Well, okay. I want to sleep, but I can't. So that's the one problem I have. I said I like naps. Often, though, if I end up taking a nap, I can't sleep at night, and I have to get to bed because I have to get up early, and oh man, old guy problems. That's just what it is. Old guy problems. All right, so let's see now. I was thinking of actually taking some wall up this way. I might also run it, because coming across like this isn't too bad. I mean, I could embed on the other side as well, but let's see. Where are those stairs? Let's take some of these here. Yeah, the stairs don't make bad end caps, but let's try knocking it up one more. All right, so that's going to go up that way, and then that goes that way. Okay, it's not bad. I'm not 100% sold on it, but it's not too bad. Okay, so we've got that going on there. Sort of feel like I want to do something up top as well, but I don't know. I just don't know. Of course, yeah, I don't know. Figure something out here. Because I could do a little bit more along the top of this arch. Let's see, what do I have that looks interesting? Of course, I put that in as cobblestone, or as the stone wall, but let's take this out for a minute. And let's consider, perhaps, rather than the cobblestone or the stone brick wall, what if I used like acacia fence? Oh, come on. So that's not too bad. That gives it a little bit more of a portcullis look, which I kind of like. And then I could take this wall here like this and sort of come across this way eventually. Come on, click on the block. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. I could sort of go with that. And if I did, ooh, this would be good too. So do I have, I do, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this. Or I'm not going to move it. I'm going to deal with a funky lag spike there. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a sea lantern. Put the stair on top. All right. Same thing over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first off, get the stair there. Stair there? Care or something. All right. So that's slick, but what I want to do is I'm going to get some acacia trapdoors. Right, and I'm going to need a bunch of them. So let's see now. Need 4 of them, which is not quite a bunch, but, Meanwhile, we've got creepy sounds going on. Oh, no. This is the sound of failure right there. Okay. Let's get back here. Excuse me. I got some water when I went to the bathroom, and now my voice is getting all froggy at times. All right, so just pop these in here like this. All right. Yeah, that's not too bad. I could take out that one, this trapdoor here, right? This guy, and continue the wall across a little bit. So, yeah, that is the possibility anyway. I like the acacia. It really pops against the gray walls here. All right. So I can live with that. Let's get the sea lanterns out of my inventory so I don't break too many more of them. All right. So let's see. So this wall is going to come across this way. Something like this. Now, the other thing I'm going to do, aside from putting walls up, is I think I want to use a little bit more of this smooth stone. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do, this is your typical building trick. It's almost boring. It happens so often, but it looks cool, which is why it happens so often. Is I'm going to use the different material on the corners. Okay. Right, because, hey, let's try that again. Hey, let's try it again, but try jumping this time. There we go. Hey, let's try that again, but this time I'm going to stay on the wall. And this time I'm going to jump from the right place. There we go. Yeah, ever have those moments? I do. Okay. So let's move this across this way. All right. So this way I'm going to take this wall, break a knee. There we go. Yeah. So that'll work. So basically what you end up, or what I've, stop. No, stop. I should try putting blocks in the right place. I think that works better. Okay. So how long have I been streaming? Are you asking just like today or overall? Because today it's been about 2 hours. I think. Let's see. Uptime. Let's see. Yeah, just about 2 hours. But overall, I've been streaming since late 2015. StreamAbs does not like it. Like the uptime command on YouTube. So yeah, it's only been a couple of hours that I've been streaming this morning. Today I'm going to, my Saturday stream is my longer stream. It tends to go for about 3.5 hours. The ones I do during the, felt longer. Oh, that's because I'm boring or something. I don't know. No, I really shouldn't rag on myself quite that bad. My weekly streams, or the Tuesday, Thursday midweek streams, tend to be a little bit shorter. They tend to be about 2 hours, but on Saturday I've got a little bit more time, so they run a bit longer. All right, so okay, so other than leaving a little bit of a gap for myself so that I can climb back up here. Yeah. Because, hey, I may want to come back up out of that pit at some point during the day. Day, night, or some other time. Yeah. Okay. I kind of wish I could lay doors, not trap doors, but regular doors, horizontal. Sadly, I can't. I have to use trapdoors to do that. But it would be kind of cool to have this open looking down into whatever death pit is happening over that way. Okay. So that's going to go that way. All right. Now I could widen this wall. This would be the time to do it if I wanted to Bring this wall over this way a little bit more. Then I could just push those doors up this way a little bit. Let's go see what's happening over here. So now is the time to decide if I want to make those changes, rather than after I've got more significant amounts of wall happening. Or, let's see. Thank you for the sparks there, Savage. That is awesome. All right. Oh, pillagers. Well, that's unfortunate. And this is why I'm building the freaking wall. Okay, so let's do this. Maybe they'll just stay out there and despawn or something. One can always hope. I'm not dressed for company. All right, so let's do this. Where do I want to start it? I think start down here. Let's grab my magic digging spoon. And what I'm going to do here, take this out. And I'm going to actually put in a tower or turrets, which will then also become the door to my place there. Okay, that's a cow. That's not a pillager. Okay. There's an important difference between the two. Okay. And don't confuse them because it makes the cows really cranky. All right, so what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove the flower. And plant some dandelions because they're pretty. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's get some dirt under here. Just a little bit of dirt. We'll flatten this out here a little bit. Maybe not too much, but a little bit anyway. All right, so we'll go that way and then dig this out here a little bit. At least enough to get this wall in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Yep, so much digging here. All right, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa! Oh. Okay, that was a really bad Count von Count impression. But to be fair, I don't think there's anything that comes close to a good Count von Count impression. Okay, so then this is going to go here, and then... no, I've got to move my tower over 1. All right, so... 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is going to go there, and then I've got to move all of this over one block. At least the pillagers are over there and not bugging me over here. At least they have that consideration. Okay. 6, and then that goes there. Yeah, all right. So all of that's going to have to come out. At least the doors will sit there as a convenient spot to hold them until I decide to put them in that side of the wall. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way, and then 1, 2, Now, I don't really need to have wall on this side of, well, the wall, or the tower. But I am going to be bringing this up above ground, so I want to have at least some idea of where that wall is supposed to be. So 1, 2, 3. No, that's right, because that's not wall. That where it is wall, but it's that's corner, not exterior here, like that. Okay. All right, so this is going to go like that. Let's take some cobble. Cobble, 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 cobble. All right, so that's going to go there. Take these doors down. They're not helping a whole lot right where they are at. I know, it seems silly, right? But okay. And then I can take out this back wall too. All right, so where's all my stone? Where's my stone? Oh, ooh, where is my stone? Yeah, let's do this. So this is going to be fun. So what I'm going to do is take this smooth stone, right? I've been building these turrets and towers all over the place. Okay, you can see them nowhere because the top of one right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the corner on this castle. The corners are going to be the smooth stone. Okay. So that'll be simpler, right? Or actually, well, not simpler. It'll actually be more complicated in a hey, I'm trying to build this sort of way, but nice. That corgi is cute. All right, so this is going to come this way, right? So let's just get all of the stone brick. Now, where things are going to get a little funky, at least down on this first level, is how the windows are going to work. Unsurprisingly, windows don't work as well when you're underground, right? They're kind of there, but you don't really see much, you know? So I may have to do a little bit of something, but okay. Not another tower. You've built so many. It's the joy of trying to have some consistency in my builds. I end up building a bunch of the same thing. At least for this part of it. Okay, so all right, so we're coming up to here. There we go. You know what? I'm going to just have to come on top of this hill to make this work right. There's something to be said for building the walls from the bottom up and being on top of them as you do it. Okay, now this is going to have some decorative stuff on the outside. I will worry about that later. Or lighter. One of the two. Also, I think there's no such thing as a good Australian accent impression. Having an Australian accent is fine. Trying to put one on, at least according to Australians I've heard, don't like that stuff. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, we need to make some more fence. But the way this works is I'm also going to need some cobblestone wall. So the way these windows work in these towers, it's pretty simple. It's not too bad. Is they go this way. So you're talking about. So you said no glass, and I don't know if you're saying, hey, don't put glass in it, or, oh, put glass in it, because, no, that would be cool. But, so take that across here like that. But you can kind of see how there's a little bit of a problem there. Oops, not that pickaxe. I need to actually put that one in the box. So I can smelt it down for... and stuff later, but that will be later. Slap that there. So, as always, dealing with the stuff in the middle is an annoying bit of things. Yeah, so the only reason why I don't want to do glass is just because I haven't been doing glass. At least not for this aspect of the tower, or these types of towers. So it's just a consistency with the rest of my build thing. Well, actually, I can take that out, I suppose. All right. Because what you get, and this actually looks really cool. Let me get around where you can see the one of these other towers where I've done this. So you can see kind of up there where I've got the where I've got the acacia on the side and the stone brick in the middle, or the stone brick, the cobblestone wall in the middle. It gives this really, it's a cool look. That gives it a little bit more of a fortified castle look without being quite as open. Right, so come over here so you can see it a little bit better. See, it's just a neat look. I like it, and so this is what I've been doing for the towers around the outside of this valley. Right, you can kind of see there oops, I didn't mean to hit the pig with that chicken, but okay. Right, but anyway, so you can kind of see how that looks. So anyway, that's why I'm not doing glass there. Unfortunately, I don't have all of the spruce I would need for the trapdoors around this tower. So I'm going to have to go cut down a spruce tree to make that work. Which, isn't a bad thing. It's just annoying. Just takes time. Is there a party you could join? I don't know. I'm not into parties. I'm not a party girl in a Barbie world. I'm not wrapped in plastic. I do not have a voice chat for people on the stream to sit and talk on the stream. Again, it's the joy of doing a family-friendly stream. Gotta take all of these extra precautions. All right, so then you take the... Ow? Let's see if I've got some more sea lanterns in here, or if I have to go back to my vault. I'll have to go back to my vault. That's all right. But you take the sea lanterns. You could do this with jack-o'-lanterns as well, but in this particular world, sea lanterns are actually cheaper. So you run those across, and I think what I'll need to make some ladders, which will go up the inside somewhere here. But you put a light block. You could use glowstone or whatever. And then I just put trapdoors around the top. And just around the face of them. And then the whole tower has this sort of glow to it, which is really cool. It looks cool at night because it just lights up the tower. And it also gives light within the building, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, that's good. All right, so sea lanterns. So many sea lanterns. Sadly, I don't have the spruce that I need, so I'm going to have to take those down. I'm going to have to spend some time chopping some trees. However, I think this oak sapling has earned a right to live somewhere. So, in amongst all of this stone, go there. All right. So, let's go get some sea lanterns. I have a bunch of them right around here. Say bunch. All right, I'm going to drop off this dirt. Since I'm down here in my vault anyway. Look, storage is cool. I am going to need some other stuff. Drop those buckets off. What am I going to need? I'm going to need some stuff. Absolutely, there will be stuff that is needed. Oh, actually, don't do that yet. I need to... Before I do that, let's just remove the enchantment. There we go. There we go. That's how that's supposed to go. How to add people on Discord? I don't remember. You click on them or something. Or you just go to the URL that's there. I've got a link to my Discord server in the chat, or in the channel description. And, of course, it rotates through over there if you want to type it in by hand. So, yep, all that good stuff. All right, since I'm going to need all of this spruce, let me go ahead and craft another axe. There's a stone axe here somewhere. There it is. Somewhere there is an axe, I swear. It's in the back. That's a bad rhyme, and I can't sing. All right, so let's go chop down a tree. All right, this one's looking choppable. Okay, just sent a sticker worth 5,000 sparks. Nice. I can't look at it right now, but I see that Streamlabs is telling me about things. Okay, so let's see now. Coming up this way. All right. Sweet. So, well, the rest of this stuff will come down eventually. At least that's the theory. There are times, because I've got a fairly tight amount of space at my desk. Times I've thought about replacing this mouse with a trackball. but that's probably going to be weird. IntelliMouse makes a... no, not IntelliMouse. Logitech makes a trackball that I like a lot. It's really just a big 2-button mouse, but it's got a giant freaking ball in the middle, which I like. It's easier for me to work with. I don't like the trackballs that I have to work with my thumb, because my thumb just doesn't have the precision that I need. Okay. So that will grow. Nope. Pick up some of the leavings there. But now I've got lots of spruce, so I can make lots of trapdoors. That'll be great. That tree is probably not going to grow, but, you know. It's a thing. It's totally a thing. All right. So... Alright, so let's see now. What's going to be fun and exciting? Okay, what's going to be fun and exciting is building a bunch of spruce trapdoors. That's... Alright, so I'm going to need a zillion of these things. Well, I wasn't going to do all of them, but I guess I'll do all of them. That's not going to be enough, though. See, I need 24 generally for one time around. Because it's 6 per side. And there are 4 sides, and, you know, counting. But, here... Yeah. Oh, I need to build a ladder and all that fun stuff here. I don't think I'm going to put... I'll put the sea lanterns. I don't think I'm going to put the trap doors along the back, that back wall, though. Okay, however, I do need a bunch of ladders. Okay. That should be enough for this tower, I think. I don't know that it's going to be super duper high, but it will be getting up there. So I think I'm going to put this over here on this side. Right, so this is going to come right on up like that. See? See? Cozy. Ah, fudge. Back down the ladder. I need more more stone. Looks like I'm going to have to be making a trip back to my vault here soon to get some more stone. Of course, I think I've got some cooked right there. So, hey. That's good. Oh, also. Let's do this. I have right there. Right there. There. That'll work nicely. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me just put those stairs away because, you know what? They're just taking up space. So much space. Okay. And that goes there. All right. So now I am going to go ahead and trapdoor this side. Okay. Because, well, you know, because this side I won't, because I'm going to be putting some blocks on top of it. You won't be able to see them. It doesn't matter. If I were in creative, I might have done it anyway, just because of, well, just because. But since I'm in survival and I actually have to care about things like how much, but the cost of materials. All right. So let's actually bring those down because I need those for the corners. Now, this is sort of the same problem, but it's, given the way the hill is and stuff, so okay, it's a little more visible there. In fact, I could probably put one there like that. All right. All right, so we'll just bring this around this way like this, and it'll be great. 3, 4, 5, 6. The other thing have ended up doing here a little bit is defining ground level for the castle, which is actually, I think, probably in the wrong spot. But that's okay. No one will notice. I was just thinking it might actually be a block low from where the rest of the building is. But hey, we'll go with it. It will only matter if I actually connect this to the rest of the building. Which, given that there's a giant freaking tunnel here, I might not. This one might be a little bit independent. It might come in a shade lower than other towers, lower or higher, which could be okay. But so I think I'll probably build another one of these on the other side of this gate. I have defined floor level. And it's not 100% sure where I want it to be, I think. My back is getting stiff. It's one of the joys of getting older. I highly recommend, if you have the option to not get old, right? Don't worry about, you can get older. Just don't get old. It doesn't matter how many years you've lived. You're not old until you decide that fun is not happening anymore. Age, just don't get old. That's the ticket. Unfortunately, my body has decided that, hey, maybe you need to not sit for 3 hours at a time. And, ow. That kind of hurt, that fall there, too. Ladders. Bring those guys up. Because it turns out being able to get up into the other floors of the tower is probably a good thing. Fortunately, I caught the ladder on the way down, so there's less pain and suffering there than there could have been. All right, so just gonna pop across here like this. Well, or perhaps, kinda, maybe. Nope, this is not where those go. I said kinda maybe, and it turns out it's maybe not. It's like when your parents tell you, so can we go get ice cream? And they say maybe, that's a no. That is what that sound is. That is no. All right, so the cool thing too about this design is it looks good pretty much no matter how tall you make it. You need to have probably at least 2 floors to it, and then the top. But pretty much anything beyond that, it works really well. I mean, you can't get too scrunched, otherwise it looks just flat. But you just go up a couple of levels, and it's all good. All right, now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put them here. I'm not entirely thrilled with that idea, but because again, there's going to be tunnel and some other stuff over here. Those might actually end up being hidden, but that's okay, I suppose. All right, I just want to get around the outside of this before I head down and get some sleep and dream of a monsterless world, you know. All right. Let's go down. Hit the sack. Ooh, caught that ladder. That was a good thing. Falling 3 stories. That would have hurt. Let's try Minecraft in VR. That could be interesting. I don't have a VR rig, so it'd be tough for me to do, but it could be fun. I haven't been super excited about most of what VR is doing lately, but the technology's made some serious progress, which I think is good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and kick this around. I should probably think about slapping some cracked stone in once in a while, but you know, just once in a while, just to give it a nice thing or something. I don't know. I don't know if all of you hear my phone buzzing. Somebody has decided they need to send me a notification of some sort. I can't see what it is, though, because right now my phone is acting like a clock. I have it set up so it's just a big freaking digital clock right now. Okay, so this is going to come now. Actually, one of the things I want to look at, since I've got the walls up and I've got the smooth stone in the corners. See, it actually looks kind of slick here on the inside. Will I be streaming in an hour? Probably not. I'll probably be done by then. Okay. Yeah, the smooth stone down the side looks reasonably okay. It looks better on the inside than it does on the outside here. But it's all right. We'll go with it. Yeah, because I'm probably going to stop here about 10:30. So that's about half an hour from now. Just to... I have to go do adult things like grocery shopping and all that fun stuff. Let's see, how much higher? I want to do at least one more floor, I think. So I'll do one more story here. And then I'll do and then I'll see. I think I'll leave it open. I think I will. Because then I can decide if I need to go even higher. I can be indecisive. So much ends in my decisive that it is indecisive. And my nose itches. I don't need the itchy nose. No. It's not good. I don't like Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but... Say, goodbye, Stone. I missed you. But because I haven't put the windows in, it's so much easier now. Okay. Here we go. Just bring that right on over this way. There we go. Yeah, using the smooth stone looks really good on the inside, less good on the outside. But it'll be a good. I think it'll be an interesting trade-off for this particular section of the build area here. All right, we'll just come right on across this way. I really should grab some vines and do some mossy stone brick, but darn it, I did it again. I'm not Britney Spears. I don't need to oops, I did it again here. That's just not the way this is supposed to work. Oops, I did it again. I don't know the words, but I must have made a big mistake. I don't know the melody either, so, you know, it's just... It's been a long time since I've heard that song, so, you know. Okay. So that's going to go there. I need some more trapdoors and some more ladders, but we'll see. So basically what'll happen is this will either be the last time around and I'll put the top on it, or I'll put in one more floor, which will, and then put the top on. And both are fine. It'll just depend a little bit on how big the rest of the castle ends up being over there and over there. Because I'll carve out part of that hill. So my guess is I'm going to end up going up a little bit higher on this one. Ow! Oh. Okay. That tingled, not in a good way. On the plus side, I can get down here and make the extra trapdoors that I need. All right, let's do the thing. You know, oops, actually, the other thing I need to do is put up ladders. So yeah, we'll just slap that. Oops. Okay. You know, I'd like to be in my inventory and on the ladder at the same time, but okay, great. Okay, so just bring this around. I really like using the spruce to do this because the color looks... Okay, that was dumb. Oh, that was so dumb. Anyways, I was going to say the color looks really good, but you get this, you get the sort of stripe effect there, which looks really cool. So let me just limp my way back to my ladder here. Okay, up, and away. All right, so go ahead and put these down. And I don't have enough stone to go the rest of the ways, but that'll be good for the moment. Okay. So let's fall down here and, you know, injure myself again. Because, you know, as much fun as that sounds, right? All right, so just drop that in there like that. We'll get some stuff here like that. Yeah, okay, ladder. Can't jump that gap. Right, so, oh yeah, this block doesn't belong there. Don't you hate it when you have that feeling of not belonging? Yeah, me too. All right. Someday I may even put floor around here. What I'll do is I put stone or just put planks all around at the same level as the sea lanterns. Yeah, those are the words. All right, so I need some more. I should have been doing that out of the oak, but that's all right. All right. So let's see. So coming on up this way. Ow, there's no floor there because I didn't put it in. Turns out having floors in a building tends to be really nice. Makes it easier to walk on the second story if you have a floor. I mean, I highly recommend it. Just saying, if you are looking to build a new building in Minecraft or real life, but especially in real life, put floors in your buildings. It really makes people happier, especially those on the second floor. Or, otherwise they end up falling and breaking things, and that's just uncomfortable. So, yeah. All right. Okay, so the one drawback to this design, it's not really a major drawback, is as high as these lanterns are up here, they don't necessarily put enough light down at the floor, which is why a lot of mine, you'll see I've got a pack of sea lanterns or something in the middle. I usually do a 2x2 square. And that'll provide enough light in the middle of the room plus what comes out down the sides. So yeah, just a thing. Something to be aware of. All right, let's come over here and get some more blocky blocks. Okay. So because I'm going to have some level of symmetry. There we go. Symmetricity was definitely not the word I wanted to go for there. It's the word I was going to say, I was trying to say, but it's definitely not the word I wanted. The word I wanted, I kind of wanted to be a word. Anyway, because I want some level of symmetry to this building. Let's go get another shovel. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it too, I've been doing this. Oops, doing this around the doors, which has been a fairly reasonable look to it here. So let's just go like that. Okay, not super ornate, but it's got a look to it. Okay. Oh. I'd like to eat, but apparently drinking water is not a thing I'm going to do today. Okay, so where did I put that? Oh, I already took care of that. So I had a nearly broken pickaxe that I was going to melt and recover the iron from. Well, I already did that, so yay. Anyway, so let's get over here. I'm going to take out a good chunk of this. I don't know that I'm going to do all of it right now, but what I do want to do is get the stuff in place for the tower. Right, so where it's going to be and that type of thing. Right, so that's going to go there. All right. Sure. Take that out too. Not that it's going to make a bit of difference to this aspect of the build, but Oh, also I do need to make some more stone brick. All right. Yeah, a good chunk of this hill is going to end up not here. Which is, you know, okay. It's okay to not have hills in places. You know, it turns out hills can just sometimes be in the way. That's why we have tunnels. All right, so this is going to go 1, 2. Oh yeah, this is going to be its own special breed of fun. I think I'm going to build this one from inside this hill. All I'm going to do right now, I'm not going to build the whole tower. But I am going to build, at least get the circle for where the tower goes. Right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I should probably slap a torch or two down. There we go. You know, because I don't want monsters to show up in here either. I know, weird, right? Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That goes there. Alright, so I'll just dig out this inside bit here. Alright, because I'm just going to put a matching tower on this side of the gate. And then I'll get to decide how I handle some of the other stuff. Alright, so this is going to come through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6. The tower is... It actually ends up being like almost 8 blocks on the inside. Obviously with the corners cut out, but that works really well. It actually gives you enough room to do something in if you want to, but without being super duper huge. Okay. Oh, that sound was creepy. It's creepy. So that goes there. Okay, so all sorts of progress being made here. Just open this up here a little bit. I have to get to the other side of the wall, so... Right, so at some point... Take this out too. Alright. So, all sorts of dirt and stuff. It's all good. Go and take out some of this here too. And, oh, my nose started to itch. Something fierce. Honestly, I think it's my mustache a little bit. 2, 4. Really should shave, but I hate shaving. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there we go. So this tower will then rise up from here. Not there. Not there. No, not there. It doesn't go there. Oh, precious. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to dig up here like this so that I can so that I'll be able to see from up top where everything goes. Now, I'll drop off some of this stuff I dug out so I can pick up more stuff I dug out. Right, all that dirt. Some of this cobblestone. You know. Also, plant those poppies because poppies are pretty. Got that nice red going on, you know. It's like the color of the blood of my enemies. Except zombies don't bleed, and neither do skeletons, and creepers just blow up, so, you know. And Enderman, I have no idea what's up with Enderman, so I figure... What's that?
Creepers need to learn to control their temper.
They need to control their temper. Yes, creepers absolutely should control their temper. Okay. That's not quite how I want to do that. Okay, so run that right across there like that. And obviously all of this dirt's going to come out and be something else, but some of that wall as well, but okay. Yeah, so that's a thing. Tower's going to go over there. Okay, not too bad as far as what it ends up meshing with in this hill. So yeah, I'll dig out some more of this hill. The tower is going to go up right there. Same size as this. And you can see where this is, that's going to be a little short, I think. No matter what else happens with this castle, I think I need to have at least one more story on that. So, Potato, welcome. Glad you could be here. I'm going to turn you down for a couple of reasons. One, I don't generally allow people to join my streams, just random people from the internet. That's a little rough on a family-friendly stream. But also, I don't control access to the realm, so I couldn't grant you access to play, even were I so inclined. But I'm glad you could be here nonetheless. All right, so that's the plan. Yep, today my wife's got it on the schedule. We're going to be doing some canning today, so going to make some salsa, which is always delicious, but it's always a lot of work as well. So that's not exactly how I want to spend my day, but you know, on the other hand, salsa. So, and I like salsa, especially our homemade salsa, which is a little bit less tomatoey. I don't like tomatoes very much, and I mean I like tomato sauces generally, but I like them if they're not like drowning in tomato or tomato flavor. This is going to end up coming out, I think, over here. So that's one of the things I didn't really like is, oh hey, I get some really good salsa and less tomato than it could be. So yeah, this is going to have to come out. Because that's not where the tower is, right? No, not even a little bit. Though, yeah, take that out too. Okay, so yeah, we've got tower here. This is going to have... Right. Make sure I counted correctly. Right, so this is going to come in this way, just like that. So, let's... Oh yeah, it's going to be on different levels, so I'm going to have to figure out floor level over here, because I guess is a little bit off, I think. Oh, look, tiny girl. Say hello, Hello, oops, I can't type. I cannot type. I totally left an N. There we go. Also, I put a period instead of a comma, so now it's just like, hello, tiny girl. As opposed to being, you know, an actual greeting that somebody might have. Oh, wrong account, huh? Uh-oh. I guess we'll see who that really is. Someone in Mandolin's family, I'm sure. All right, so this is going to be... So it's this level, which means this is going to be here. Which means this is not going to be here. Or this right there. Nopers. So that's going to go like that. Because this level is floor. Okay. Which means right here is where the windows go. It's like where the wild things are, but not quite so much. Okay. All right, so there we go. There she goes. It's gonna be a hot time tonight. Okay, so that's gonna go that way. I have a shovel. I could use it. Back on the right account. Well, hooray, Ender Ocelot. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that out. 5, 6. Okay. Just want to get the framing and where everything's going to sit. Just here on the top shelf. Especially since now my shovel broke and I really wanted to save it. Oh, well. So well. Okay, so that goes there. All right, so. No. Those are the wrong blocks. Use the right blocks, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. There we go. And this block is in the way. Okay. Right, and then that goes that way. Okay. And then this will go right across here like this. Ta-da! That's right. He can be taught. Okay. Yay. And then this will come down here like that. Okay, great. So that's nice. We got a tower started. Don't need the snowball. Yeah, said I'll need to get in here with the trap doors and things, but right, because they'll slide in there like that, right? Okay, this will be good because I'll end up defining a floor level based off these towers. So as I come up then for the rest of the castle, it'll all be up here and I'll know where all of that's going to be as I show up for the rest of the building. So yeah, it's like a cornerstone or something. So that's a thing. All right. Oh, Aardvark. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that over there on Mixer. Hope you're having a fabulous day. All right. So yeah, that's going to be fine. Now the gate Whoops. Don't you hate it when you're walking backwards and you step into a pond? Oh, and thank you for the sparks. That is awesome. Now the gate is off center in that wall, which is okay. I may, rather than have this be a blank wall over here, I may cut in something, so I've got a way into this. But for now, it's okay. And that tower's going to go up. It will be great. So great. So. All right. Sweet. Yep. So I'll need another floor, at least another story on that one, and then build this tower up to match it. So nice. And also nice is that the pillagers that were over here despawned. They either despawned or they ended up somewhere else. But I don't hear them, so that's a good sign. You know, this is going to be cool as I build out this side of the valley, or this second valley's part of my little area here. That will be fun. Yeah, because there's just some cows and sheep and pigs and things. That's but yeah. Oh, was it? Sorry, Aardvark, that just did not parse. All right. Maybe the pillagers all turned into pigs. Oh, look, a pumpkin. Cool. Wild pumpkins are wonderful. All right, so yeah. So as I build out this side of the valley that I haven't touched yet, this will be good. And I do need to definitely come in here and do something, some sort of thing on the gate here. I don't know what, but something is going to have to happen. In the meantime, you know, it's close enough. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. Let's go and kick up those end credits, because end credits are cool. And I'd like to thank all of you for joining me today. New followers, Savage, Aardvark, Panda, and Aardvark. So, woohoo, look at both of you. You're awesome. Yeah. So great to have you here. I will be streaming a week from today, starting at 7:30 in the morning, Mountain Daylight Time. I will be playing some Minecraft. We'll see how that goes. Normally, I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays during the week. That is not happening this week. I have some work-related stuff, so those evening streams are out. But if you follow me on Twitter at Music Free Gaming or join the Discord, I'll post announcements there of what's going on. You can also join the subreddit. That's the Music Free Gaming subreddit. Talk about videos, whatever else is going on too. So awesome. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.